Hey students, it's Miss Miller. So we are going to be practicing with our knowledge about absolute value. We played a game in class the other day talking about what absolute value means, and hopefully this will be just a nice review for you before class tomorrow. Looking at our solar system, I've sort of set up the planets on a number line. And I'm going to tell you right now that Earth is going to be our 0 on our number line. So if you look at this number line with the planets on it, which planet do you think is the furthest away from Earth? Just for fun, let's see how far away all of the planets are. Oh my goodness, Mars is 49 million miles away, and Neptune is 2,701 million miles away. Hopefully you can see that's from the Earth to Neptune, the distance that you'd have to go is 2,701 million miles, which is the greatest number that we see. So, as you see the distance of the planets, which planet is the furthest away from Earth? If you click Neptune, you're correct. Now let's talk about the closest planet. As you look at the solar system, which planet do you think is the closest to Earth? Well, just in case you need a hint, I'll give you the distance from Earth to Venus. Remember, if Earth is our 0 on the number line, then anything to the left is going to be a negative integer. But when we're talking about the absolute value or the distance, that negative integer sign might not matter. So which planet do you think is the closest to Earth? From Earth to Mars, you're going to go 49 million miles. And from Earth to Venus, you're going to travel 26 million miles. So which distance is closer to the Earth? It's Venus, because you only have to go or travel 26 million miles to get to Venus, while you'd have to travel 49 million miles to get to Mars. Just for fun, here are the other distances. 93 million miles, that's crazy. So now, what is the absolute value of the distance from Mercury to Earth? The absolute value means the distance, how far you have to travel. What is the absolute value of the distance from Jupiter to Earth? Or from Earth to Jupiter? What is the absolute value of the distance from Earth to Earth? That sounds like a crazy question. The answer to these 3 questions, the absolute value of Mercury to Earth was 57 million miles, because that's how long the distance is. The absolute value of Earth to Jupiter is 391 million miles, because that's how far you'd have to travel. And the absolute value of Earth to Earth is 0. So what does absolute value mean?